So my name is Maksad Baybekov. I'm from Aktobe, which is in the northwest of Kazakhstan. Now I'm in England. I'm doing a foundation course at Britain College in Manchester. So today I'd like to talk about religions and maybe the differences between generation in Kazakhstan, between the older generation and the younger. Yes, Kazakh people, they're Muslim, but how are they religious? It's another question. If we want to compare it with the countries from the Middle East, of course we're not that religious. Maybe because of, first of all, I think the main reason was the Soviet Union, the USSR. As you know, all places of worship, they were closed, they were destroyed, and there were no religious in USSR. It wasn't allowed at all. So people just were atheists. And maybe the second reason that we're nomadic people, the Kazakh. So we have a lot of traditions, customs that are not related to Islam at all. But what can I say exactly about the modern Kazakhstan? Young generation, in general, I think I've got about 600 friends in Kazakhstan. So maybe only five of them, they're religious, they're Muslim. So they pray 5 times a day. They do all the stuff that, is written in Quran. Others, they're not. They can eat pork, they can eat everything. So yeah, they believe in God. Yeah, they do. But they're not that religious like in Middle East, as I said. About the older generation, yes, they do. For example, my grandfather, great grandfather, they were very religious. They prayed 5 times a day, and all people of that age, they're very religious. But the modern generation, the youth, they're not. And maybe it's cause and effect due to the globalization as we watch Western movies, the Western way of life. So it affects us, affects the modern generation, and lots of students, they go to study abroad, to China, to Japan, to USA, to other countries. Maybe that's why we're not that religious, but we have our ethics. For example, if an old woman gets on a bus, definitely a teenager will give up a seat. So we have that kind of ethics. That's all what I wanted to say.